Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel again. Today I'm going to do a weekly wrap up. So share with you some of the information about my channel and also about the latest AI news. So basically in the last week, I have expanded the toolbox that I have, especially about the local assistant agents based on AutoGen framework. Basically, I have tried to replicate two use cases. One is about research agents, the other is about group RAG agents in local environment. If you are interested, you are welcome to check the videos I made. Basically, at this moment, about the resources I can use to further enhance my AI understanding and the use case implementation with large language model. I have added one source is about experts' opinion and open codes. So basically, if you want to keep up with the AI trend, I really recommend you to follow different AI experts on Twitter and also to check if they have some open code examples so you can further dive into the subjects that you are interested into. So about the 4 dimension, now I have one new tools in this week is called a local assistant agent, like I just shared with you. Now I have added in the toolbox. I think it's quite interesting to try the different agent tools. They are all powered by AutoGen. You can check the AutoGen documentation. It's very clear. About the tests and the use cases, based on the local assistant agent projects, I have tried to make the agents discuss a bank internal audit workflow. I also try to ask the agents to check and build bank anti-money laundering procedure. These are very specific topics. Of course, you can also try to implement the workflow on your specific use case. Finally, I have also tried the LM Studio local embedding, the local embedding workflow. So basically, in LM Studio, besides you can initiate a large language model and chat with it and link with your Python code, you can also initiate an embedding model to let your Python code interact with it. So in the future, hopefully, I will check my projects and build some projects based on this workflow and to share with you. About AI news, I share with you some of the tweets that I see. This one is from Gary Marcus. I think he is the critic about the AI hype and also shared his insights about the AI development, AI safety, and so on. So I really encourage you to understand some of the discussions which are ongoing to better understand how the industry and the researchers, what are they thinking about, and especially about some of the topics that are on discussion. You can see both the experts which support such idea and go against such idea. In the next step, I wish my channel could explore more about AutoGen memory agents and AutoGen RAG. So I have canceled 2 of the projects which would focus on Llama index and or Llama local RAG workflow, because at this moment I think AutoGen really offers a huge range of the different options to manipulate the local agents. So I decided to go further with such tool. Now, to the later pages, I would like to share with you the first of all is a question to ChatGPT. the new ChatGPT model, I asked it to explain me about the current large language model types and to list it in a table. I think most of the links are working. I have not checked every links, but at least 3 or 4 I checked, they are working. Directly referring to the depository where you can check the code, check the resources of the language model. So at this moment, I think what I am experimenting with the different tools of agents, basically focus on the decoder-only model. So basically, we usually have encoder-only, decoder-only, and encoder-decoder models. The reason I'm showing you this is that during the implementation and the trials of different large language model, AI workflow, to come back to summarize some of the information to help you guide you through the journey. So not all the models are 100% suitable for your use case. At some points, changing to different model and try it out to see the accuracy and the adaptability to your use case, I think is a correct way to further the study in large language model. So basically, I assume that the models I'm using now are decoder-only model like Llama, and also the different model like Mistral and so on, which I tried in LLM Studio and also in Llama software. And basically, according to ChatGPT, and at this moment, I always ask a question with asking it to refer to the actual web link. So it is kind of the rag and the function calling utilization of ChatGPT because I want to limit the window of hallucination and really focus on the real content on the internet. So basically, according to ChatGPT, now we have a basic development flow of different large language model. Basically, every model follows the same or similar steps. I just share with you the first one that it actually has 3 steps. One is pre-training, the second one is model architecture, the third one is about fine-tuning. But in order to go deeper, you of course you cannot rely on such short description, but it's giving you ideas to further your study. Another thing I want to mention to you is about the rag. So I add an S in the end because now we have different rag design to actually make large language model perform better to give you more precise results. So I also encourage you to really check the different, I think, videos made by the experts about rag, but really pay attention. At this moment, almost 80 or 90% of the rag workflow depends on the API of OpenAI or Mistral or any other model. So if you really want to implement RAG in local environment, you need to go deeper and to see which open source tool can actually interact with the RAG workflow. Example is that like LangChain, for the past videos posted by them, most of them rely on OpenAI API. Okay, if you want to really adapt to your local environment and your use case, pay attention to how to change the interface from the online API to your local virtual machine or your local LLM connection point. I think that's it. I really hope this video could be helpful for you. In the future, I really try to keep up with what I promise here to explore the large language model and the agent workflow with you. Also, I'm going to provide you with sometimes some data analytic projects to share as much as possible with you. If you have any suggestions, any comments, feel free to provide to me. And if you like the video, please comment, share, or subscribe. Thank you. See you next time. Bye bye.